What's up, guys? Jake here from Chief Live Gaming, bringing you a 2,100 point battle report today between myself playing Chaos Daemons and my friend Gunnar playing Tyranids. So, if you're wondering why this isn't a viewer votes battle report, don't worry. I'm still doing those. The plan is to do a viewer votes spat rep every like 4 to 5 weeks, and in between, sprinkle in 1 or 2 pickup style games. So that's what this is, kind of a throw together pickup game. Just a little bit more laid back, do some kind of fun style lists, stuff like that in the future. So don't forget, head down into the description, vote in the polls on my website for the next viewer votes battle report. You can pick what army I'm playing, among other things. I think the top contender right now is Orcs, which should be fun. And for now, hope you enjoy this battle report, and I'll see you soon.
Okay, I'm going to go over my Nurgle forces. We're using the new Chaos Demons formation from the Curse of the Wolfins supplement, which is actually a demon supplement for those of you that don't know. Nothing to do with Space Wolves. We have the Infernal Tetrad, work in progress. The 4 Daemon Princes. We have, let's see, 8 mastery levels split between them. And for the Warlord trait that they share, I rolled a 4 on the Tzeentch table, which means that all of my Warlords have +1 to their mastery level, and I guess that means that the Khorne guy is actually a mastery level 1 psyker, which is hilarious. I'll probably give him Biomancy. And for the other formation, we have a Murder Horde, so 2 packs of Fleshhounds, 2 packs of Blood Crushers, and then 4 packs of Bloodletters, which are going to start in reserve. And they are led by a Herald of Nurgle, or Herald of Khorne, rather. So that's it, 2,100 points on the nose. And now let's look at the Tyranids. All right. Let's look at the Tyranid list. So we have an endless swarm, right?
Yes.
Endless swarm formation. We have a nice pile of Gants in the bags here. 2 Tervagons, 4 Biovores, Malanthrope, right?
Yep.
And then 2 Flyrants with double twin link Devourers as standard. Other side, we've got, it looks like a Zoanthrope, a Doc Effects, a big old pile. How many infantry units did you say you had?
Well, we got the 30 from the Endless Swarm, the 20 Horns, and whatever the Tervagons spit out.
So like,
We're looking at 80 plus probably.
getting into triple digits. Okay, we have 1 Sporocyst and 1 Tyrannocyte. And then this is, let's see, 2 groups of Rippers, it looks like, and then you said a Sporefield.
Yep.
With the 3 Mucolids. So that's the Tyranid list. Pretty interesting because we are going to get locked in the center of this board really badly. And hopefully the Khornate Murder Horde can bust through with its close combat. That's, I think, what's going to happen. We're going to set up the board and deploy, and then we'll come back to you guys with the deployment. Just rolled for my psychic powers. Since we got that Warlord trait, a lot of these guys are actually mastery level 4. So for the Khorne guy, since he got bumped up to mastery level 1 from his Warlord trait, I'll try not to get the glare here. I rolled on Biomancy, took Endurance, and then the Primaris of Smite. The Tzeentch, I paid for 3 mastery levels, got bumped up to 4. Got those lovely 4 powers, plus the Primaris. Slaanesh, powers there, and Nurgle. I chose to go with the new Chaos Demons powers just for fun, to try them out, see how I like them. And since this is definitely more of a laid-back, relaxed game, we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, so here's the board setup. We are doing the Maelstrom of War mission where you draw 3 cards. Have a max hand size of 3. So objectives 1 and 2 are there. Objective 5 on this side. There's an objective, what number is that over there? 4? 4 there, and then 3 and 6 on this side. We kind of just split them up, kind of agreed beforehand. Tyranids deployed first. I won the roll, but wanted to go second. Logic there was that I could maybe get some vector strikes off on his Flyrants. I don't know about that. So he's got a Flyrant over here, actually 1 on each side. Tervagon, big old line of Gaunts and Gants. That's the Malanthrope there. Another Tervagon, and then behind the building over there, he has his other Flyrant, so that's mirrored. to the other one. So I deployed with my Daemon Princes kind of left and right, middle, like that. We've got a group of Blood Crushers on the right flank, and then a group on the left flank, trying to utilize the formation bonus where once I capture an objective, I hold it until the opponent cleanses it. So I'm going to try to use the mobility there to kind of sweep around. We started the Herald with the Locus of giving you rage. Don't know what it's called. He's starting there. I have two groups of Bloodletters in the center, and then the Fleshhounds, which are about to scout move forward, are there and there. So this is going to be a giant clusterfuck in the middle of the board. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully the Daemon Princes can fly around and do some work. We've got a lot of infantry on the Tyranid side. So what do you have in reserve, Gunnar?
Oh, well, we still have a
lot of stuff, right?
We haven't infiltrated yet, so we've got the Spore Assist, we've got some Spore Fields coming. We got a Dock Effects coming in a drop pod later, and 2 pairs of Ripper Swarms.
So yeah, all that's in reserve, and I'm just holding 2 groups of Bloodletters, 2 groups of 10. So everything I have is pretty much on the table. Okay, so we had some infiltrating. The Spore Field, among a few other things. Mucolid, Spore Assist, some Spore Mines, group of 3 back there. Then we have another group over here. That should be it, right? Just a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not elect to move up with my scouts. Since I am going second, I want to maybe be able to get a charge off in the bottom of turn 1. And I am not going to roll for Seize the Initiative. I want to go second. I'm scared, so guess we're moving into Tyranids, turn 1. Okay, Tyranids, turn 1. Objective cards, you drew 4 twice, which was pretty nice. And then objective 2, which wasn't happening, so at the end of the turn, we have a lot of gaunts to deal with. So you rolled doubles on this Tervigon, right?
Yep.
But he spawned a decent amount of stuff over there. This Tervigon is fine, did not roll doubles over here. And generally kind of just waved his way forward. Some shooting. We lost a lot of Blood Crushers. The 2 died out of this group from that Flyrant. Moving over, lost a few Bloodletters to Biovores. Not too bad though. I was pretty happy with that. And then we also lost 2 Blood Crushers on this side. And the lone guy is down to a single wound and didn't give up first blood, which is pretty lucky actually. So 2 points scored for the Tyranid player. I don't know how I'm going to clean this out, guys. This is I mean, oh boy. There's stuff that hasn't even come in. Yes, there's stuff that hasn't even came in the board, and man, let's hope we can do some work. So the score is 2-0. Moving into Demons turn 1. All right, Demons turn 1. Not as interesting as I'd hoped. Here's what I drew. Objective 1, 2, and hold the line. So the Blood Crushers are hanging out in back. They were weakened by the Hive Tyrants. They're hanging out, kind of see what happens. We moved up. The Nurgle Prince did his Nova, a couple psychic powers, thinned things out a little bit, and the Assault, Cornate Glory happened over here, and as expected, we did clean out some Gants and Gaunts, but there's still a lot to come. He did end up respawning 1 unit, right? Yeah, one unit of Horns with the Endless Swarm, so we knocked down 1 term unit. Now, over here, everybody fouled this charge. So I think I needed a 6.
Yes, you did.
On the Prince, and then a 7 or 6 with the Bloodletters. And that was really bad. But I don't know, we'll still be alright. The Demon Prince of Tzeentch got the lovely Nova power off over here, and so you roll 2d6 for the amount of hits, and I only rolled 4. So I did 4 hits to a lot of things over here, took some wounds off of the Spore Assist, cleaned out just a little bit. I was really hoping to roll something really high there, but okay. Warp Storm table took out I think it was what, a 10, where you randomly select an enemy psyker and they take a leadership test on 3d6, and if they fail it, they're removed from play. And it removed the Tervagon that was here. So now we have a lovely little Herald of Khorne that spawned in due to that. So pretty fun turn. I ended up getting first blood and objective number 2. I couldn't quite make it to 1 to score that point, so that'll be 2 points for the Khorne Demons and 2 points for the Tyranids. Moving into turn 2. Alright guys, Tyranids just had their second turn. For objective cards, he drew objective 3 or objective 5 twice, and then objective 3 once, which is over there. So at the end of the turn, he did end up scoring 2 points, which brings the total to 5 to my 2. Other stuff that happened during the turn is a pretty eventful turn. The biggest thing that occurred was the 2 Flyrants moved up. So here's the first one. The second one came in from over there, and both of them sunk all their shots into my Coronate Demon Prince, and he is down to 1 wound. Really scary. He's probably going to fly off the board, but that would have taken down the +1 toughness bonus from combined might from the formation, so that would have been pretty key. Other than that, wiped out the Bloodletters. The Flesh Hounds over on this side of the table went down from all this lovely gloriness in there. Other than that, can you think of anything else I forgot? No, that's about it. Just kind of moved up, dug in a little bit, and we'll see what happens at the bottom of turn 2 for Chaos Daemons. Chaos, turn, what is this, turn 2? Interesting. So the Slaanesh Prince flew on the board, vector struck the Warlord that was here, did a single wound, and then I threw a 3 warp charge flickering fire. So that was 4d6 attacks from the Tzeentch Demon Prince, and was able to take him out just barely. You rolled, how many ones did you roll? 4 ones for your saves? Yeah, it was not, it shouldn't have happened, but that's Warhammer. So not a whole lot else happened. We deep struck. I got lucky, 2 direct hits on my deep striking Bloodletter units. So this guy here, we ran to spread out, brought the Herald into this unit for safety, and this unit ended up on the top of the building and then kind of scattered out. Very, I feel good about the turn. I was able to move up for objective 1, and we scored that for a point. And I had another card for 3, which I brought the Nurgle Prince over for 3. And then I ended up discarding objective 5 over here, because that was not going to happen. Alright, so that's the end of turn 2. Here's the board. Do you have anything in reserves?
I do not.
Nothing in reserves. I have nothing in reserves, so the demons are kind of collapsed in the center back here and getting swarmed from every direction. Massive amounts of Tyranids. Alright, we'll see what happens. End of Tyranid, turn 3. I don't even know where to start with this turn. This was one of those typical turns in 40k where you just can't roll dice. You forget how to roll dice. I think our lovely Tyranid player here rolled like 50 ones or something. It was just unbelievable. So on this side of the table, the Demon Prince weathered a lot of fire, we'll just say that. And he got, the whole side of the board shot at him, and he got lucky there. And but he's stuck in combat now, tied up by those Gants. This got thinned out pretty nicely. Trying to think as we go across. Took 1 wound off of the Slaaneshi Prince. And now this is something we weren't sure about, so people of the internet, tell us. I seem to recall that when a unit is under 25% strength, they are no longer scoring objectives. So we're not sure whether or not this little Bloodletter dude contests objective 1, because none of this stuff here is objective secured. But I think a single dude left of the unit, like I said, is too weak. He's under 25%, so he's no longer a scoring unit. If anybody has insight on that, we would appreciate it. Other than that, not a whole lot going on for the demons. Pretty thin here. And we still have a lot of Tyranids on this side of the table. So the total score now is 6-5 in favor of the Tyranids. We're moving into the bottom of turn 3. End of Demons, turn 3. And the bottom of turn 3. We did some cleaning out this phase. We cleared the last of the Flyrant. Last remaining one. This is looking a little better for the demons over here, but still a whole lot of Tyranids over on this side. Guys, this power, you want this power. This has been MVP the whole game for the Tzeentch Demon Prince. You just fly him over and Nova the crap out of everything. And this was fantastic this turn. Cleared out a lot of the little stuff here, sinking a couple wounds into other units. But the true MVP was the Warp Storm table, which actually nuked the Carnifex with the D6, the Poison 4 up, AP 3 hits. Pretty brutal. I feel bad because just dice are just not in the Tyranid favor today. It's just been pretty brutal. So that's the end of turn 3. Just look at the board for you guys. I scored 1 objective point, and that'll bring the final score 6-6 after turn 3. So we're moving on to Tyranids turn 4. We just finished Tyranids turn 4, and the entire Murder Horde, except for a single Hero Blood Crusher holding the line, has fallen. So literally 4 Demon Princes on the board still, single wound on the Khorne, 3 wounds left on the Slaaneshi Prince, 3 wounds left on the Nurgle Prince, and full wounds on the Tzeentch, and that is all I have left. So, we're just going to kind of cruise around, see if we can get any points, any victory points. The Tyranids cleaned out one very nicely, actually rolled average for once, and we're able to clean out what they needed to for a couple turns now. The Herald and the Bloodletters were taken out here, the straggling Bloodletters on this side, and he ended up scoring 3 points, bringing his total to 9. 9-6 for Tyranids. So we're moving into Chaos, turn 4. End of Demons, turn 4. Pretty fast turn, since there's only 4 Demon Princes left. I drew Objective 6 twice, and Objective 1, so pretty sweet how I couldn't kill 4 Gaunts to take Objective 1, but that happened, so we didn't get that point, and I also couldn't kill enough Termagants to take Objective 6 with my Nurgle Prince. That was wonderful. So, didn't get any points, but, we've got some Demon Princes. If the game goes on, we could probably make some points happen, but as it stands now, 6 for the Demons, 9 for Tyranids, and what is it? It's going to be the top of 5, so we'll continue on. End of Tyranids, turn 4? 5? Turn 5. So, big turn for the Tyranids. The dice are finally coming back for the Tyranids. The Khorne Demon Prince is down. The Slaanesh Demon Prince is down. And we have 2 wounds, I think, left.
Yes.
On the Nurgle Prince, and the Tzeentch Prince is left up in the air. So actually, the only 2 units I have on the entire board are these 2 Demon Princes. So he has very clear board control. It's just going to come down to the cards here. We're going to quickly play it out and see what happens. Final score at the end of his turn 5 is 11-6. So unless I get extremely lucky, it's not looking great for me. Let's see what happens. So end of the game. We rolled and the game does not continue. So this was the end of the Demons turn 5. Only thing I was able to do was take out the remaining Gaunts there against and score 6 twice. And then my total is 9 points to the Tyranids 11. So that's an awkward left-handed GG. GG. And yeah, fun game. Any thoughts about the list, Gunnar, overall?
Running 130 units takes way too long to move.
How long was our game?
very long.
It is like a 7-hour game, I think. 6-hour game. Good stuff. Infernal Tetrad is pretty sick. I was enjoying that. A lot of this was a lot of psychic powers to manage though. They're all new to me too, so that was interesting. Good stuff. Good game. And that's it, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you want to see more, please consider subscribing to my channel. I do battle reports, tactica, painting tutorials, all kinds of stuff. And if you want to get even more involved, you can check out my website, chieflivegaming.com. There's a big gallery there. You can vote on polls to interact with my battle reports and all kinds of other good stuff. So I hope to see you guys there, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye now.